Hi, I'm Valentine, and in today's video we're going to talk about Ellington Properties' newest project, Kensington Waters. Now, Ellington Properties, as Dubai's leading design-led boutique developer, is now planning to have the master project in Meydan, which is going to be completed in Q1 2024. Now, what's important to see is that you do have two towers, Tower A and B, within a clubhouse and community area right in between. So at Ellington Properties, it's not only about just creating or selling bricks and mortar, it's more about creating a community. So people stay longer, which then is obviously also attractive for investors because they have a lower turnover, right? So from that perspective, you do have a nice roundabout here, which we're going to talk about later in the plan once I go into the description of the project. The clubhouse, as you can see over here, but one of the things that I would like to point out is right away that you do have full glass walls. So you basically cannot get more daylight than in this project. Absolutely impossible. Now, let's talk about the community aspect. First of all, obviously, you do have daily necessities, and what brings you to the project of Ellington Properties would be, for example, that you have shops, cafes, pharmacies, and additional shops over here right at your feet. So the daily necessities are always accessible right at the project, right next to your entry, which is absolutely fantastic for the community itself. Now, going to have a look at the layout itself. I'm going to point out a few things. Let's start with the parking first. So you do have guest parking. Yes, you heard it right. Guest parking in this area right here. You do have additional parking spaces, as you could tell, all the way down here. We're now on the ground floor itself. And you also have, as you could see in number 5, you can enter the underground parking area. So you have parking within the ground floor and in the basement. Now, what's interesting to see is you do have a roundabout over here, where you can, which you can use as a drop-off zone. So very convenient for people who live there. And you see that number 2 is available 2 times, which means every single tower itself has its own lobby. We're going to have a look at the lobby itself and into the design and the idea behind the lobby. But just so you know, you do have 2 separate lobbies for each building. Now, what's important, again, you have in number 8 a so-called truck moving in or moving in truck area. Now imagine hundreds of people moving in through the lobby. A, you're going to start having a few difficulties in the morning or in the evening, whether people coming in and out and using the same elevators and using the same entry. B, how is going to be the lobby look like afterwards, right? So Ellington has this idea of creating this space where people actually come together. So then we are, or Ellington is aware that we need to keep them clean and safe when it comes to moving in and out. Now, by talking about this, you do have a moving truck-in area over here and there, which means people who move in will use this area, trucks will come in, and then you have service elevators and 7 here and there. You do have 3 elevators in total in each and every tower, and that's about it. So you can use them. Now, going into the podium, you do have a 25 by 5 meter half Olympic size lap pool. Absolutely fantastic for your morning swim. And then in addition, you have an even larger area, which is 20 by 7 meters, which is then the pool area itself. So it is obviously one pool, but there are dedicated areas. And because it's Kensington Waters, it's all about waters, we do have in number 1 a so-called Splash Kids Park or Aqua Splash Kids Park. On the right and left-hand side, you can see there are greeneries and sitting areas, but also there is more than enough space for sunbathing and lounges, water lounges that you can use. Now, the entries into the towers are 12 and 13. And then within that area, which is, from my perspective, absolutely fantastic, you also do have a panorama gym, 270 degrees. Panorama gym. Right behind the gym, you do have your locker rooms. And on the left and right hand side, for him and for her, you do have sauna and steam bath. Absolutely fantastic for anyone who's working out or would like to enjoy some wellness. Now, 2 and 3 are kids' indoor and outdoor play areas. Now, this is inspired by the Montessori playground. So Ellington only uses natural materials, natural woods, cork as a floor and all of that. So that's in every single, most of the newest projects are like that. In this area, obviously, they were aware of this, so they put in the natural materials as well. Now, let's have a look at the clubhouse itself that I've mentioned right from the beginning. You do have a barbecue area over here where people come together in the evening, but this entire area, the clubhouse itself, also has a stage on the left-hand side or the upper part and a fully functioning kitchen on the right-hand side. In between, you have heaps of sitting areas where people can come together after work. Again, it's about creating a community where you and your friends live together, or the investor is profiting from it because people are not willing to move out from this apartment. As you can even see from all the other projects, the occupancy rate in Ellington is absolutely through the roof. Now, what's interesting to know about the clubhouse, we should have a closer look at it by the pictures later on, or by the design. But let's first of all start with the lobby itself. Kensington Waters, as we said, it's all about waters. So you do have the water design over here, natural woods, and then the beach aspect. And again, it's not about having a black couch in any random corner where you just walk through. The reception and the lobby area is an area where people come together and sit. Right? We also have, or Ellington also has, the Ellington scent. So it's their own perfume. As you could tell, floor to ceiling, all full glass, high ceiling, very welcoming and warm, and the design aspect is absolutely clear. Now, this is the view from inside of the clubhouse. So you're standing now inside the clubhouse in the middle, and so on your left-hand side you do have a stage. You see some people already playing ping pong. Sitting areas start over here, and then on the right-hand side, you cannot see that now on the picture, but on the next ones is the fully functioning kitchen. Now, what you can see on this area right here is that you have full glass sliding doors, and once you close those sliding doors, you basically can use the AC and have all year round a community area that is absolutely functioning. Now, the best part about this entire area is that you can rent it out as well. So let's assume your kids, your family, friends, whoever wants to plan a party, a birthday, have an event, even if it's a festival, whatever it is, you can basically rent this space out for you and the list of people that you put on a guest list. You will get separate access for this day or this event, and then you just take it from there. Right? So having in your community the ability to then celebrate something with the people that are the closest to you is absolutely outstanding within that area. So you don't have to book something else, everyone has to drive, you know how it is. And then you do have a barbecue area right over here, a lounge area with umbrellas, again, where people come together, sit together. 270 degrees panorama gym, one of my favorites. Again, going the extra mile by saying that they mean it. So you do have, for example, the sledge for the leg training. You do have techno gym equipment. You have the absolutely fantastic view over the water into, and now you can already see a glimpse of it, the aqua splash park itself. Now, what's very interesting to see is that it's very close to the water, but on the other hand, it's very bright. So even if you work out and your kids are playing there, you somehow have the ideal time while spending together and being by yourself. So this is a huge aspect about you always see each other where you are and what you're doing, but you're having your own time. So even if you're in the gym or you're in the back part, which is the spa or sauna, the steam bath or sauna, and you have the barbecue area over here, plus now you can see the fully functioning kitchen over here. You do have the overview of the entire pool area, sunbathing within the lounges, and let's have a look at the front. So now you can fully see the 270-degree panorama gym. Excuse me. I should have done that before. You do have, let's keep it authentic. We do have the 270 degrees panorama gym, the clubhouse area up here, and then you do have the pool area. So this is the front view, basically, looking from the sun lounges. And here we have the splash park right there. So on this side, basically, you do have the sunbathing parts over here and there. The greeneries, as you could tell, full front gym, clubhouse, barbecue area. And this is basically about Kensington Waters, the entire overview. Quick look at the night. Even in the evening, you can sit down together, enjoy the view, just be there with friends and family. And obviously in Meydan, since it's located in Meydan, and Meydan has one of the largest biking tracks, we dedicated, or Ellington dedicated, a certain space for that, for a biking studio, so that you can fix up your bike, you can store them, you can maintain them, just to have a dedicated space for that. You know, again, the extra mile at Ellington is absolutely outstanding. Also, a lot of tenants ask for e-charging, so Tesla or BMW or any other car who needs e-charging, everything is already in place. Now, let's have a quick look. We're going to skip this layout, but let's have a quick look into the interiors itself. Now, all the apartments come semi-furnished. What does it mean? You always have a kitchen, fully functioning bathrooms, everything is in place, plus the wardrobes. Now, in the pictures, you will see furniture on the left-hand side. This furniture is just as an example. Obviously, the kitchen, as you see it right here, you do have oven, microwave, dishwasher, freezer, fridge. Everything will be in place. So the kitchen as it is in place. The interesting part about the longevity of the projects in Ellington is that they use quartz instead of marmory. Now, marmory looks great at the beginning of the project. It sells very well, but the longevity is very questionable, plus it might adapt a few colors or take a few colors in or change the color within a few years. So quartz with the marmory design doesn't do that, and Ellington is very aware of that. Again, going that extra mile, creating that extra efficient, German efficient part where you have the longevity, even as an investor or an end user. We talked about the corner units, or the units with the full glass walls right at the corners of the building itself. You do have obviously the kitchen aisle over here. Again, quartz surface, absolutely fantastic if you ask me, because you do have more daylight. Like, it's almost impossible to get more daylight. You have the amazing view, open kitchen space, everything will be in place. As I said, it's semi-furnished. Now, the bathroom itself, or the bedroom itself, you have the bathroom access over here. Built-in wardrobes, they will come as you see them right now. But you do have obviously then, again, floor-to-ceiling windows on the left-hand side or on your right-hand side, and then the balcony over there. Now, what's interesting to see is the bathroom itself. Again, it's adapting to the design of Kensington Waters. Beach, warm colors, white, bright daylight is coming in. So all of that, as you could tell, is very important within the design, and it warmly blends in when it comes to the walk-in shower, the white tiles, again, porcelain tiles, high quality that they use, and the maintenance is absolutely outstanding and fantastic as well. Now, let's just say you are interested in buying one of the apartments, or you're just curious. Obviously, you're more than welcome to get in touch with me. I'm more than happy to help you to find the ideal property for you. So you basically tell me, look, Valentine, this is what we're looking for, this is what I'm looking for. Can you show me, just as an example, a one-bedroom with a nice park view? Then I would obviously invite you to the office or to a Zoom call, or even pick you out the unit. Let's just say we decide for Tower B, which has the park view, and then you want something in the third floor. Why third floor? Just as an example, I had a client last time, and he said, I like the third floor because you're overwatching the park. Let's go into the third floor. You're overlooking the park, but you're far away from the people, and you're overlooking the trees as well. It's a very good height. So I'm like, all right, this is perfect. So then he said, I want a 2-bedroom unit, which is 303. We had a look at the entire layout, and then we go into details, right? What is the total square feet? 1,181 square feet. That's a very decent size. So please, even if you don't buy from Ellington, just always compare the square foot size with square foot size, not one bedroom with one bedroom. The sizes matter. So in that regard, you do have an entry point over here. The kitchen area, open concept, and again, the balcony now creates that open space by linking the living and dining area with the first bedroom, which then leads into the bathroom and right next to the powder room. So you do have 2 bathrooms with 2 showers, built-in wardrobes over here, plus obviously the powder room. So in total 3 bathrooms if you want to consider it like that. Now, 1 dedicated laundry room with extra space for the washing machine, but also for the ironing and anything else, the mop, the broom, whatever your heart desires will fit in there 100%. So this is just the layout. Again, we go into the details. The outdoor size, so the balcony size, is 118 square feet. It's also a very decent size, just to give an example. And then maybe someone else would like to have a pool view unit and says, look, Valentine, let's get in touch, but I would like to have a one-bedroom unit overlooking the pool area itself. So then obviously we will find the right apartment for you. We are now on the 12th floor. The layout varies from the floor. So for example, if we go now to the 4th floor, you see that we now have suddenly two studios over here, right? And then he says, all right, 4th floor, I don't want to overlook the pool house. I would like to have the direct pool view. So 409 in this layout is a one-bedroom unit. And then we will talk about the layout itself. Again, the most important part is the open concept, the extra space, the extra storage, design and quality matching together. And this is what Ellington is standing for, if you ask me. Now, open kitchen space, dining, living room, balcony over here, connecting living and kitchen with bedroom. Again, creating that open space, built-in wardrobe as you have seen before, bathroom with shower and additional laundry room. Now, if you close this door over here, you could already tell that no one is entering your private space, and the guests will always stay in the living dining room and use the powder room. Again, it's not about design, not only about design, it's also about functionality and how do people live there. So this is about it. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. I hope this helps you getting a very transparent overview. Please feel free to reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help. My name is Valentine. I'm living here in Dubai, and I'm really looking forward to help and assist you and meet you in person. Have a great day. Greetings from